Hello! How's it going? This is episode 2 of Mike's 5 Knives. Today we are going to look at 5 of my favorite knives with thumb hole or slots or whatever you want to call it. Just basically holes in the blade. That type of deployment. These are in no particular order and my battery is flashing, so it's probably going to die. So If there's a weird cut here, that's what's going on. But anyways, I'll try to get as much recorded as I possibly can before the battery dies. So up first, what do I want to talk about first? We have the White Mountain Knives exclusive small Arian. I have a normal sized Arian too. It's also, I believe, an exclusive of White Mountain Knives. But I don't like the action on it as much as this. This is a nice, the smaller size, it just feels more satisfying. So I'm going to talk about this one. But you see the hole there. It's a fairly large slot as far as the length goes, so that's nice. You can kind of adjust where you want to put the pressure with your finger. You can use your thumb. My thumbs do not work very well, so these are all going to be reverse flicked. Yeah, so I just find it works really nice with this this knife. Oh man, it's so satisfying. It's so smooth, especially for how small. Well, it's not that small, but it's a pretty light blade, I should say. So, considering how light the blade is, it's a very smooth, fairly drop shutty. You do have to shake it. It drops to your thumb, and then you shake it closed. But it's a really nice action on that. So the small Arian is a nice budget option. If you want a nice knife with a thumb hole slot thingy. Next up is the Pickering Tools Mutineer. I forgot. This is a fairly new knife for me. It's got a really different hole design. Pretty neat. This kind of reminds me of the skull of a bird, and like I don't know if they're eye holes are like that or not, but it looks kind of like a bird skull, like ah! But anyway, yeah, it's a different design, but it works. This hole works really well. You basically have a slot here, so you can choose where you'd like to apply pressure, either up here or here. But what's nice about this little divot here, even though some people may not like the look of that as much, I think it looks cool, but it does allow your finger to go in to get a little bit more meat in there. So it's kind of like a hybrid of a slot and a hole. So it's a neat idea, and it drops very nice. It's not completely guillotine-ish, but it does drop to your thumb, and it does shut very well. Very smooth knife. Has a nice sound to it too. It's a nice sound to it too. Show you the knife. There's a nice sound to it. Yeah, I like that. And I really like the blade shape. Nice Warncliffe. Yeah. Very fun to fidget with. I like fidgeting with this knife a lot. Next up is the Berg Blades Mini Slim. It's a fairly small knife, but it... What's I going to say? What's the point I was going to make? I just completely lost my train of thought there. What was I going to say? Oh, it's a very... Okay, so it is a really small knife, but that doesn't affect the action at all. You hear that noise? I like to put skiffs in this because you hear a little bit of pivot lash in there. But anyways, the point is, it's a very nice action with the hole. Can I use my thumb on this? I can't remember if I used to be able to use my thumb on this or not. No, it's a little weird. Anyways, yeah, it's a bigger hole. It's not really that long, but it's the overall like height of the hole is nice. It allows for a decent amount of your finger to get in there, or your thumb, and really it fires reliably. It's a nice action. Like I say, it's a smaller knife, but fits the hand fairly well. You can choke up a little bit. Again, this is not a review of it, but just wanted to make that point. For whatever reason. For being a smaller knife and a smaller blade, it's pretty smooth. I think it should, actually now that I think about it, I really would like to try skips in this. Because I feel like it could fall a little bit easier than that, but falls shut I should say. But yeah. Pretty nice, satisfying action, nice crisp sound to it too. But yeah, I really enjoy using this. I haven't carried this much lately, but as far as a fifth pocket carry goes, it's a little bit bigger than most fifth pocket knives I have. You know, because it is kind of tall this way, but it does fit in the coin pocket. Depends how big your coin pockets are. But yeah, it's a nice option for that, and it's pretty fidgety too. Next up is the f5.5. I had this in the last video too. Like I said, these are going to overlap a little bit, but this is such a nice thumb hole slot knife. Can I use my thumb with that? Yeah, kind of, if I give it a little bit of wrist. Like I say, my thumbs just don't bend right. There we go. It's so smooth. It doesn't drop shut. I could put skiffs in this too if I wanted to, and it would drop shut, but it's just so freaking smooth. Oh my goodness. Oh, it sounds so nice too. Oh, what's going on there? Yeah, a little bit of double clutch there. It usually doesn't have that. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Ow! I see what's going on. My thumb, the skin of my thumb is going underneath the liner lock. That's what's going on there. There we go. Bit of a smaller hole in this one, but it's still enough to get your finger in there, at least the tip of your finger. And it's not super sharp in there. They did chamfer in the hole well, but it is still sharp enough to grab the meat of your finger or your fingernail. It's not really going to damage anything. It's not sharp, but there's enough of an edge there, I guess you could say, that it's going to catch it and it's going to work very well. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Yeah, this one's really nice and it's so smooth. The action is awesome on that. But yeah, really cool knife. If you want like more of a premium option for like a finger hole knife, then yeah, definitely check this out. Like I say, even though I can't really use my thumb to open knives this way very easily, and even though the hole is smaller, it's designed in such a way that it actually allows me to use it. It's crazy. So anyways, really nice option for this kind of deployment if that's what you want. And then finally, last but not least, is the I keep forgetting the names of these knives. And last but not least is the EMP EDC Thick Boy. Now, this has a good sized hole in it. It's not super long. It is a little bit taller. It's almost a circle. You know, it's not really a circle, but it's a big fat hole. And lots of room for your finger in there. It looks really cool with the way that he has this kind of milled out around it and then like bead blasted or whatever in there. Looks really cool. Yeah, lots of room for your finger or thumb in there. Can I use my thumb on this one? I should be able to. It's down a little bit farther, so I should be able to get my thumb in there. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, there we go. And oh, that's something you gotta be careful with this. This is a very drop shutty knife. Oh my goodness, that is so smooth. Yeah, I couldn't remember if I put skiffs in this. I did not put skiffs in this. So this is just stock bearings. And it's that freaking smooth. Oh my goodness. It's so nice. I don't know if that was in focus or not. There, that's. So I'm trying to look. What, is it looking at me? No, okay. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, I don't know if it has come out yet or not, but there is an updated version of this. This part here is a little bit skinnier, so it allows you to come up a little bit closer on the blade. Let's see, choke up a little bit, I should say, closer on the handle. And then he moves this choil, the finger choil, forward finger choil is moved back a bit, and it gives you a longer blade. I'm perfectly fine with this. I may check out one of those new versions eventually, but I'm perfectly fine with this, I think. Alright, so the battery died. Yeah, so anyways, this is a great knife as well. Nice and drop steady. I don't want to fidget with it right now. In between, like while the battery was charging, I went out, I'm working on a project. I got to move my baby barn, and I was cutting through a piece of wood, and the saw jumped and it cut through my nail, my thumbnail. So I feel like Lefty EDC. With his, yeah, I guess so, as long as I don't drop it to my thumb, okay. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I gotta be careful. I might have to put some super glue on here. But anyways, yeah, so those are 5 of my favorite thumb hole deployment knives. So that's list number 2. Episode 2 of Mike's 5 Knives. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.